Hey friends, I thought I would do a little reading vlog slash day in my life. I am reading Stephen King's Different Seasons, although this looks thick. There are 4 different novellas in here, and I'm gonna just read the first one. It's about 100 pages, but this is pretty cool. It's called Different Seasons. It's from the 70s, 82. So, not new by any stretch of the imagination, and each novella corresponds to a different season. So, this is the end of April. This is the last book I'm reading for April. I am reading the first one, Spring, and the first one is Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption. I know this got turned into a super popular movie. I don't know anything about this. Before reading it, I think I looked up the trailer of the movie, and to me, it seemed pretty similar or a little bit similar to The Green Mile. So all I really know is someone's in prison. That's really all I know. I don't know anything about this, which might be weird because again, it's so popular. Again, it's about 100 pages, so we'll see. I only read typically 50 pages a day, so I think this is a 2-day read. In a perfect world, I would get it done today so I can film my end of the month wrap up tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm excited to take you around. I just got back from a trip a couple days ago, so I just have like grocery shopping, getting my life together, some YouTube stuff. I'm actually going to film a haul right now of some essential oils, and also I have a collab going up in 2 days. I need to write the script for that and either film it later today or tomorrow. I'm pushing it close on that one. So we'll take you along. I came to Shawshank when I was just 20, and I am one of the few people in our happy little family willing to own up to what they did. I committed murder. I put a large insurance policy on my wife, who was 3 years older than I was, and then I fixed the brakes of the Chevrolet coupe her father had given us as a wedding present. It worked out exactly as I planned, except I hadn't planned on her stopping to pick up the neighbor woman and the neighbor woman's infant son on their way down to Castle Hill and into town. Yikes! So he did it. Okay. Excited. It is a really rainy day. It is nap time, magical time of day. So I made myself a cup of coffee, or reheated it rather. Found my cup from this morning, and I am going to upload and edit the video that I filmed this morning, get as much done as I can on that, maybe work on the script for the next video I'm doing, and yeah, that's probably it. And then if she's still sleeping after that, I'll read more of the book. Okay, Norma and I are going to Aldi to get some groceries for the week. I haven't been to Aldi in so long. I'm really excited. Just due to COVID, I've been doing like Target pickup. I know Aldi does a pickup service, but the one nearest to me doesn't do it for some reason. I think it's probably because of their parking lot. So I'm really excited to get some fresh produce on the cheap. Oh, I came on here for a reason. Kind of book related, though not Shawshank Redemption. I am going to start the audiobook today. What's it called? Atomic Habits. It's a really popular book, so I want to know if you have read it and what you thought about it. Okay, here's our haul. Pretty random stuff because usually I would do this on the weekend or a Monday. But since I was out of town, I've been craving tofu lately, so I got some tofu. I'm helping a friend out tomorrow with her kids, so I got a couple mini pizza kits. We might actually do it on the grill. And I love Aldi. Their organic pasta is cheaper than non-organic at most stores. All right, what are you doing? You gonna make pizza? Okay, we just went to the gym, Norma and I do this sometimes. I literally did the Stairmaster for like 10 minutes and then I sit at the cafe and get some work done. So I got some writing done. Most of you know I'm working on a novel, but I actually am taking not really a break from that, but I'm writing, I guess you'd call it poetry, a Mother's Day piece. So I've been working on that. And then I read like 4 pages of this book. I'm already captivated and in the story. I think King is such a good writer. And I think I'm gonna love this, which is kind of a bold statement to say already, but King has a reputation for some people of being too long-winded, which I totally get. A lot of his novels are long, and sometimes it's like, okay. So I think a novella is going to be great because there's not a lot of room for fluff. We're just like right in the story, and I'm excited to see what happens. I've got a couple plant projects going. I'm trying to propagate some more pathos. I'm doing it differently this time. I'm not sure if it's gonna work as well. And then I have 2 avocado plants going. This one's farther along. So this is the pit. Come on, focus. There we go. Here is a pit, and I stuck 4 toothpicks in. Oh, actually first I peeled it. That kind of helps it grow faster. And you see it's splitting, so the root will come down here and the plant will come up here. I'm hoping it works out. I've done it once before, it worked, but I think I didn't pick the right soil. They died once I potted them. This is kind of gross, but these are scraps from breakfast we're gonna bring out to the chickens. We're just too lazy because it's raining out. So you'll see there are scrambled eggs in there. Yes, chickens can eat the eggs and even that egg shell. That's actually really good for them. Grind it up and give it to them. It's good source of calcium and it helps their egg shells to be stronger when they lay. My kombucha is low. I've got to do that. Maybe I'll do that today or tomorrow because I don't want this SCOBY to like dry out. Yeah, I've got to do that. Man, this batch was good. Hence it's gone. Here is the pathos that I am propagating from. And my sister gave me a cutting of her fiddle leaf. So we had that in water and it grew roots. And I planted it in a pot just recently. Phil was like, could you have picked an uglier pot? But you know how sometimes you cannot wait, you just need to like do it with what you have. And I got this new mirror. I'm gonna leave the company below because they're just launching and they're giving really good deals to get them going. There's a gold, I'll show you. It's supposed to be like this. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Isn't that cute? Oh, one more plant thing to show you. Okay, this is all Phil and the kids, so I'm so excited. He started with just 4 tomatoes and sliced them in quarters, planted them in here, and then they exploded. He thinned them from here into these little, I don't know what they're called. Oh, you can smell them. They're doing great. We're going to have more tomatoes than we know what to do with, though. If you're local and want a tomato plant, hit me up. Then they just did grass to be fun with the kids. We're behind. We need to get these in. So we got rosemary, peppers, cilantro, ooh, kale, a bunch of spinach, lettuce, peppers, cucumber. What is this? Bell lettuce? Basil, sweet corn. So we'll do that next and we'll see. We don't know what we're doing, but we try hard. Hello, update. It is 2:15 the next day. Today's Wednesday. It's 2:15 on Wednesday. I'm talking quietly because Norma's napping. I just showered because I worked out before I put her down. I cannot find my book. I'm going crazy looking everywhere. I've like torn the house apart because I want to go outside and read right now. I think the only logical answer is it's in her room and she's napping. So I'm actually gonna start my next book, The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware, mystery thriller. I've tried one more of hers, The Woman in Cabin 10, and I DNF'd it, but I have high hopes for this. So I'm gonna go outside and do that. I'm gonna let the chickens out, get the eggs. This company sent this to me, so I wanna show it and I will link them below. The company is Grub Terra. And it's black fly larvae for the chickens. I mean, this is kind of gross, but I'm going to show you. They're dry. That's what they look like. It's like a little snack, so you only give them like a small handful a day. But my chickens deserve snacks. So I'm going to go collect the eggs, say hello to the birds, let them roam free while I read Ruth Ware. Okay, I'm gonna sit here under this tree and read. I have the chicken treats here. The chickens are way over here under this tree. I'm gonna try to set up the camera. There's one. And I'm gonna shake this bag because when they hear treats like this shake, they just come running. So I'm gonna try to get this on film. Okay, this is not working so well. This doesn't shake well. Chickens have really good eyes, and I think if they see this, they're gonna know what it is. So I'm gonna try experiment number 2, get a little closer and let them see. Loved this book. Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption gets a 5 stars from me, and I kind of think it's gonna make the cut for my top books of the quarter, maybe even the year. I loved this. I don't think I've even talked too much about the plot, so without giving much away, just really quickly, this is another prison system story, much like The Green Mile, but very different. It's not fantastical. It is just a fictional novella. Pretty straightforward in that way. And their narrator has been in there for years and years. He admits, I think I read that first passage, that he killed his girlfriend and some other people inadvertently. So he is guilty and he's been in this prison system. He's kind of the guy who can get all the things off the black market for the other inmates. And then this other character comes into the prison. He is also accused of murder of his wife or girlfriend, it doesn't matter. And he is just a little special. And again, this isn't fantastical. He has a calmness about him. He has a quiet confidence about him. And it's special, and he sticks out because of the setting. And so this is a simple story. And again, I don't want to give away too much. As I've really upped my reading this year, I'm honing in on what I love. And more than anything, I want a message in the story, and it doesn't have to punch you in the face. In fact, I appreciate it more when it's a little hidden metaphor and a lesson, more like a fable. And the lesson in this book is about hope and persistence, confidence, that quiet confidence, and that one small thing a day can add up to something big. Like, there was so much meaning in this 100-page novella, and I loved it. I really recommend this book. Oh, my husband and I watched the movie, and I loved that as well. In this case, I do love the book more, as expected. The Green Mile, I liked the movie better. I loved the book, loved the movie. So I just really recommend this. It's only 100 pages, especially if you are curious to read Stephen King, but you're not so sure about horror. This is not horror at all, and it's only 100 pages. So just try it out. You might love it so much that you want to read more of his classic horror books, or you might not like it, or you might like it, and he has written so many things that aren't considered horror. So, I mean, he writes like, it's crazy how many books he has. I don't think they can keep track. So I really like this. It definitely showed its age. There are some weird, I guess, some homosexual references that people probably aren't too happy about. But overall, 5 stars. I loved this. Loved it. Thank you for coming along with me for these 2 days. More a day in the life / reading vlog. Let me know if you liked it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and take care. Bye, guys.